Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago Cubs. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boo. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga.
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Ready to go? Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Up and
Ball
in,
one.
And this one is off and running.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is outside. The Guardians would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. And a swing and a miss, and one away.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
There's Lane Thomas now. Drove in their only run in last night's game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 out, space is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker really on his horse for it. Snags it on the run. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, John Means.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
means.
31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jon Berti at the plate, looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a pop-up. Rocchio hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Seiya Suzuki.
And Boog, he's hitting under 250 against left-handed pitchers this season, so this is going to be a tough matchup for him to be productive in. And, you know, some guys just don't see the ball well from certain arm slots. You know, hit the one in the middle, right, if you're seeing more than one baseball. But that appears to be the case for him right now. Certainly.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the series. It's 2-0. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, it's a lot of trotting. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One out, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that one fouled off.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And that is out of play. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Got him looking. And there's 2 down.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Shota back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Another solid power season. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. And a base hit into right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, the designated hitter,
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. He'll touch them all. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Brian Rocchio, a switch hitter batting right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Happ moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Tyler.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Hard hit left side. In time to Bush, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And that's in for a strike. Fought off foul. Kelly gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Birdie in the box now, takes strike 1.
Ball that's outside.
That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls.
Tied up here in the early going. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. First pitch just misses. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Birdie. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Inside, almost got him.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
The right fielder, Kyle.
Rockstar, kickstar, I'm kicking verses. National anthem, whole world diverses. Impeccable, believable, kids incredible. Down with the whole squad, so incredible. Whole crowd kick.
First pitch misses. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Means ready to fire now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one missed. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Throw on to Santana. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. Two outs. That's to 3rd, and it's through for a hit. So, man aboard, Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the 2nd game of the series. Goes down looking. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Jhonkensy Noel. Swinging a foul straight back. Yo, 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Outside
Ball one,
low,
no strikes.
ball 1. Santana, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Kelly tosses the first. 2 up, 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And up next for Cleveland, David Fry. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Score remains 2-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. That's in there, going 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Hat in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it.
Runner on the go.
Nope.
Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
You know, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to short. Freeman gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Cubs are down quietly. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Shota back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Deal 1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is Tyler Freeman. Snap throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Rocchio dives back in safely. Trying to move him over here. And that's a foul ball. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the runner holds.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And Naylor swings through that one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he
0-1's the
had a
count.
hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That
1-1.
one way inside. Rocchio at first, 1 gone. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Bush over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Corner.
I got love, sweet, sweet love. Feel the heat.
There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Birdie at the plate now, and that's inside. And the next pitch is way outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. No outs. Runner on second. Hit in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Ball 1
ball,
there.
1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 down. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I
The
can
batter,
see
number
already,
7.
his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Here's the 0-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas moving under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Michael Busch
Now
getting
batting,
ready to
the
hit.
first baseman,
0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Kwan settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now 4-2.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Here at Wrigley Field, and now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Cleveland,
Here comes
the center
Lane
fielder,
Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
That one ripped. Tucker really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a swing and a miss.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. Brings it in. Out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman,
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one down the line, and that goes foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the right fielder, John Kenzie.
Yeah, the batter now, John Kenzie Noel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. And he swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Ball.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
The count.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. So one hit is all they get. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cubs 4 and the Guardians 2. Back here at the friendly confines. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Carson Kelly. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. 1 for 2. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side, Rocchio tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
For the Guardians, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And ball 1.
That's a ball.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Phil Bickford preparing to come on if needed. Hodge also getting ready. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fry
Oh,
in the
that's
box
too
with
high.
1 away as he takes ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Fires to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That's in there. That's strike one.
He's been going after
0-1.
these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's in there. That's down and in.
Too close for me, partner,
ball,
to
two
take that
strikes,
0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Way high
balls,
there.
2 strikes.
2-2. That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there.
The batter, number 2.
2 outs, runner at first.
Tyler.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Tyler Freeman. Just missed.
Outside.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on here, Phil Bickford.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
The bat,
Late
the catcher.
and close.
Whoa.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Guardians strand a couple, still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
That one
Ball.
missed.
Counts 1-0.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. That's as far as John Means will go, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Joey Cantillo gets the ball
number
now.
54.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And another
Ball 2.
ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, John Birdie. Ball
That's a
1
ball.
low. Cantillo, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hoerner gets his lead at first with nobody out. Grounder might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1 to
No, he's
first,
in there.
not in time. Great effort there.
the right fielder.
Here's
number
Kyle
30.
Tucker. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
Birdie back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a slider, and there's 2 gone.
No, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Thomas pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. Cubs leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Porter Hodge.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Stephen Kwan now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Kwan.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Tucker makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Lane Thomas, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez digs in now. 1 for 3. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The tying run at the plate. And he chases a high fastball there.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tying run at the plate. Strikes him out. Went with the sweeper, and it worked. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 4 and the Guardians 2. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. So up next, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang
0-1's
in
the
there
count.
with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
They say you win.
0-2 is the
1
count.
out, base is empty. Gets under it and pops it up. Santana snags it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher
Carson Kelly, the next come to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a strike in there.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Next offering is down low.
2-2 the count.
High fly ball down the left field line. Kwan settles underneath it. Nabs it. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Guardians 2. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, number 43.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. That one ripped but foul. Backed off the plate that time. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Tucker going back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 4-3.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one. 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Sliced hard but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 43 gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Tyson Miller taking over on the mound.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
So they're down to their final out. So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th.
That's outside.
This one in the air. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove out. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of poppers. Be nosy, I'm gonna the doors off. If you holding, I'm gonna send the soul. Like passing, I'm gonna cut his toes off. Much faster than a come stop. Be riding, I'm gonna cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blood torch. Spinning new money.